educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
Also, I feel like my nose gets clogged very easily.
Dark neck pigmentation, right? That's basically because of, we call it as acanthosis area, since that comes from family history of diabetic or with the weight gain. That's mainly because of the insulin resistance in the body and the metabolic imbalance which is happening in the body. You get this dark pigmentation, which basically, you know, after the doctor would have seen you this PCOD and PCOD. That's basically why we get PCOD because of the insulin resistance and the metabolic imbalance in the body, which you get of this. Which is, as I told you, it's a pigmentation. Only when you reduce your weight, you might see a very good difference. Even this pigmentation, because of you'll be too much into lights.
Yeah, I'm always in front of lights and my screen. I do wear glasses that have blue light in them, but I don't know how helpful they are. I'm almost always on my laptop. And even if it's not the laptop, I'm taking videos, so like there's light on me all the time.
As I told you, it's a little irate your skinness, but it's kind of glossy, but internally it's a little bit dehydrated. And I don't think you have that much acne, any active acne.
No, I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have like
active acne, pustular acne. And
so
internally also you don't seem to have it. So we can do a facial for your skin. As if you had any mild acne, we will give a cleanup, as you don't have acne or anything. So in the facial, they will be cleansing your face. They will be steaming black and white removals. And in it you will have that oxy infusion, vitamin C and everything.
And like, is there like a remedy for my dark circles? I know I need to sleep more, which is something I lack.
Is it 3 liters? Is it?
No, I drink water. All like you will find me drinking water all the time. I'm sure it's because I don't sleep. Like even if I try to sleep, I don't get like good sleep. I've always had this problem, so I know it has aggravated because of that. I very recently, like 2 weeks ago, I bought there's something called a retinol eye cream from Enkilis. I recently started that. I've only been using it once a week.
Okay.
I feel like it's helping, but again, like I don't know if it helps if I don't get sleep, right? So like, what are like your
Yeah, there are, see, even your lifestyle matters for all these things. Okay?
Yeah.
Anything, the neck pigmentation,
Yeah.
your dark circles, and the pigmentation around your face or the acne marks, everything comes under your lifestyle. We have to treat it. But even once you treat the lifestyle, there are some treatments to treat your
Yeah.
dark circles. We do have peels, we do have filler. To treat the pigmentation, we have peels. To treat the hallowness which is present,
Yeah.
and only the hallowness which is present which gives you that more darkness.
Yeah.
If you treat that and the pigmentation, it helps. We do have peels, we do have GFC treatment for skin,
Okay.
which will lead to hydrate your skin, which will improve your skin quality, texture,
Yeah.
and even the pigmentation it helps. And we do have peels, as I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously not today, but like if I were to get fillers at a later stage,
Yeah.
what would like be what kind of fillers would I do, and like how does like fillers work for another?
So fillers generally there are different products for different
Yeah.
features. For lifting there is one dry there is one.
Yeah.
So what generally the filler stays is it stays for 10 months to 1 year for undried fillers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically what fillers is hyaluronic gel.
Yeah.
Okay, you would have seen in all good brands, you know about
Yeah.
the serums which stays hyaluronic
Yeah.
gel. No? The same thing which is present in our body in the sugar molecules.
Yeah.
Because of the stress and everything, the sleep and everything,
Yeah.
it gets slowed down and we get these dark circles, what to say, the
Yeah.
hallowness and everything in
Yeah.
the skin. So it will hydrate your skin. Once you drink too much of and you know you're drinking good amount of water, it will hydrate more. And to read the pigmentation, we have to do a peel.
Okay.
We have milder peel to darker peel. It's a deeper peel.
Okay, guys, I figured I have to do a voiceover for this one and explain the process. So the therapist herself was very experienced. She has about 10 years of experience, so she knew exactly what to do. And she also had a look at my skin, and she basically was like, my cheeks are quite sensitive. And we came to the conclusion that it was because of me applying too much makeup in like the last like 4 days, and I kind of was a little bit aggressive with removing my makeup that day. And she was like, yeah, your cheeks are pretty sensitive, so we're going to try and not apply too many exfoliating stuff. So we're going to try and hydrate the skin and just sort of treat the barrier as much as possible. That was the whole goal of this facial. So she starts off by, washing and cleansing my skin. This was so satisfying. I thought it would be uncomfortable, but she made sure I was very comfortable, and her movements are so gentle. I can't tell you. It's really, really nice, and like she knows what to do, and it just felt really good. And then she cleansed that off and starts applying the salicylic acid mask. They chose salicylic acid because I am quite familiar with it. So what she did here is, because she said that my cheeks are quite sensitive, she applied a little bit of moisturizer on my cheeks and then applied the mask on top of it so that it doesn't irritate my cheeks too much. So yeah, she's applying a thick layer of the salicylic acid mask. I honestly don't know what percentage it is. I don't think I asked her about it, but it did feel pretty tingly. Personally, I normally don't use like products that tingle my skin or make me feel a certain way or uncomfortable, but this was pretty tingly, and I don't know if it's because of the high percentage of salicylic acid, but she did say that it might tingle, but she did say it could be pretty uncomfortable. So yeah, she's applying it all over my face and neck, and we had this on for about 20 minutes, I want to say, and then she removed that, and then we started on steaming. Unfortunately, the steaming process wasn't really recorded properly, like you can't really see it on camera, but the steaming also was very gentle and very satisfying. And then she started to extract. I think there was quite a bit. She didn't really say how much or show me like the gunk, but I could feel everything just coming out, and you can see it on the screen as well. Like, it's pretty nasty, but it was pretty painful too. But it was bearable. It wasn't like terrible pain. So yeah, she did a great job, and it didn't scar me. So I think that's the most important thing when you're trying to get an extraction. When you do it at home, sometimes it can scar you, but this didn't. And then she applied a powder, and this powder is meant to like help with the next device that we'll be using, which is an electric current device. And what this does is it basically acts like an antibacterial device, and all of the like stuff that we applied earlier, it helps to like penetrate everything deep into the layers of the skin. This, you can feel it kind of pricking your skin, but it's not like it's not painful. It is like you can feel it. It's not uncomfortable either. Like, she will tell you before she does this, and if you feel like it's too painful, you can always let her know, and she stops for a bit to gives you a break. But you can feel this stuff working. And she used, I think, 2 different settings for this. There was one that was pretty mild, and then another one that was a little bit more aggressive around like my nose area and stuff. And then she applied like a hydrating mask. I don't know what the base of this mask is, but she did apply a pretty thick layer, and this was very calming and very like cooling after all of that like extraction and everything. It just felt so nice, very cooling. And then she used these like cooling balls. I don't know what they're exactly called. She did mention the name, but I forgot the name of this. But this felt heavenly. I don't know what else to say. Like, I wish I could have this at home. It was so satisfying. And then she did a mask. She did ask me if I was okay with the eyes being closed, because some people feel claustrophobic, but I was like, I need the full meal deal, so it's fine. Like, you can just put it on my eyes. And honestly, the only instruction here was to not open your eyes during any time of this mask, and also don't close your eyes too tight. You have to close your eyes kind of like resting position, and then she applies the mask. And this was also so cooling. And I think I have to mention that I normally don't use fragrance, but in this entire session there were some products where I could smell the product, so I'm assuming it did have fragrance. I just want to say that it didn't irritate my skin whatsoever, so I don't know what kind of fragrance they're using for this, but it didn't irritate my skin. So yeah, and usually when I use fragrance, my biggest problem is that it irritates my skin, and I feel like itching my skin, and like, my skin breaks out after a couple days of using the product. But with this, nothing happened, so that's great. And yeah, here is her peeling the mask. That also felt very satisfying. And yeah, I mean, I felt like a fresh new baby. Yeah, I literally was so relaxed. It took about 2 hours, and I checked my email. I did get a receipt of the entire thing just for like a reference, and it came up 3,500 rupees, which I think is totally worth it for a 2-hour facial along with a consultation. So yeah, I mean, your pricing will depend on what kind of facial you're getting and what you have. So for example, if you have acne along with dehydrated skin, they would have applied something more with that would have obviously increased the final bill amount. But you can always ask them for an estimate before you get your facial done, so that you're clear on how much to pay. So yeah, overall I really enjoyed the experience, and I hope this was helpful.
It's
brighter than our future.
Yeah, I need it because in Dubai, when I take the metro left, I take my phone. I can't see shit in my bag.
Oh,
It has a functional
this
element.
is very cool.
So I bought
So
it.
cool. You should mirror selfie எடுக்கல. நல்லா இருக்கு bag புது bag.
இல்ல இது எங்க அம்மா அது நான் எதுவுமே எடுத்துட்டு வரல.
Actually நினைச்சேன் ஆன்டி பேக் மாதிரி இவ யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டானேன்னு மனசுல நினைச்சேன்.
இல்ல
அப்புறம்
சட்டை கூட யோசிச்சேன், நான் எதுவுமே எடுத்துட்டு வரல. Guys,
Hey, let's watch Tiruchitrambalam.
No, I can't watch it more than once.
I haven't watched it. Then we should watch. So, Santosh Subramanian.
Okay.
So, next. அது வேணாம்.
அது வேணாம். Sad. Guys, ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு ரேஷ்மா வந்து என் vlogல வந்திருக்கா.
Love action தானா?
அபி கூட ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு என்னோட vlogல வந்திருக்கா.
உடனே இது என்ன ரிஃப்ளெக்ஸ் ஆக்ஷன்?
அதான்.
அப்படிங்களா?
என்ன அபி இப்படி சொல்லிட்டா?
ஒண்ணுமே சொல்லலை. அப்படியே சாப்பிடணுமா? எப்படி?
Yeah, this is how you do it.
என்ன ரெண்டு தான் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க.
அப்போ இதை என்ன பண்றது?
இது இன்னும் எடுத்துக்கிறாயா?
அப்படி என்ன ஃப்ளெக்ஸ் பண்றியா?
இந்த நீ திறக்க முடியலன்னு சொல்லி
பச்சையா போய் சொல்றாங்க. டெஸ்ட் பண்ண அப்படி. What do you mean? What do you mean? இவ்வளோ யோசிக்கிறாங்க. அப்போ நான் அவ்வளோ நல்லா இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
तो अगर कोई बंदा
ரேஷ்மா எதனால ப்ளாக் பண்றாய்?
இதுல போட்டு
baby you
Thank you.
Are you deaf?
Are you blind?
Are you blind?
Sevadani, are you blind?
This is so cute. Where did you get this from?
Bro, அவங்களுக்கே இது கொடுத்திருக்கு. ஓ எல்லாரும்
What is this? Is this a sharpener?
இந்த கார்டு இல்ல. 4 cups தான். எது?
Bro, அதுக்கு
இங்க இருக்கு. ஃபேன்சியா ஃபோல்ட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். என்னது இது? ஃபேன்சி ஃபோல்டா?
என்ன அவள are you shaming her folding skills?
அவ்வளவுதான். இது பாருங்க ஒரு ஃபோர்ஜரி போட்டுருவோம். இல்ல அதேதான். வேற கோட் போட்டு.
You are a work of art.
ரொம்ப கியூட்டா இருக்கு.
புரியல.
நீ உனக்கு
Grateful to have you.
கேளு என்னன்னு கேளு.
அப்ப என்ன பார்த்தா உனக்கு ஆர்ட் மாதிரி தெரியல.
அவளுக்கு நான் வேற எழுதி இருக்கேன். அவளுக்கு வேற
ஆர்ட் இல்ல. நீ ஆர்ட் இல்ல.
அவளுக்கு என்ன நான் வந்துட்டு சும்மா அவளை சூஸ் பண்றேன். அதுக்காக எனக்கு ஒரு ரைட் வேணா ஷேர்
ஏய் ஜி பா